Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Pretty cool ribbon effect. Done pretty easily. Just a couple of steps. And you could make it your own. I'm just gonna take a 2-point line and then just go like that. Now I'm gonna get the extrude tool and I'm just gonna go down. Well, then I'm gonna go up here to the presets and I'm gonna pick this one. That gives you kind of like a up and down version of it. Now, let's take it and go up to object and convert it to a curve. By doing that, now we can take these 4 nodes and select them and go right here to convert it to a curve and symmetrical nodes. That might be a little bit much, but it'll work. I think it'll look pretty cool. Now, the best thing you can do right now is go to object. Well, let's select it all. Go up to object and break the extrude group apart and move that out of the way. If you do not do that, you're going to have, well, tell you what, let's make a duplicate of that and let's get rid of that line. Now we're going to go through here and take you wouldn't be able to see that line and you wouldn't be able to see that line. Now, when I smart fill this, I'm going to use a different color this time. See, it works. If we do the same thing right here, and we had not moved that line away, look what happens. That's because that line is still there and it's not 100% connected. So you've got to get rid of your original line. It's kind of like the artistic media tool. So now we have these 3 sections, and this might be a little bit long. And I kind of like this one because I could multiply it over there. Matter of fact, we're going to do that. Well, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's take away the fill from that, put an outline. And let's take this one, get the interactive fill tool. And I think black because it makes it look like it's going behind and underneath that tunnel with that curve. Same thing here, but not quite as much. And you can always lessen the black by doing that. That looks pretty good. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to group it together, Control G. I'm going to Control D and I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to move this over. Okay, it doesn't match up perfectly, but we can make it match, and we could actually change it from here. I've got to ungroup it. Probably, well, yeah, go ahead and ungroup that one. I haven't done this, so I don't know 100% if it'll work. I'm going to take my shape tool and I'm going to just bring that node in. I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, there must be another set. So let's delete that one. Let's delete that. Yeah, there's another set of lines. So it's got to go and, if you can't ever grab it with the shape tool, it's because it's grouped together. I'm just going to ungroup one this time. And you could probably go there and then take that line away. I got a little bit of a hiccup right here. And we could smooth that out. Matter of fact, let's do smooth that out. Let's take the Smart Fill tool. And let's nudge that out of the way. And I'm going to left click, right click. And let's get the smoothing tool. Can't really tell it's doing anything. You've got to always make sure you click on the item so you see node. So it is doing, it's working perfect. Now we can actually just replace that one and put that right there. I got a double line right there. I want to get rid of that. Now I'm going to just move this up. And by doing this, now we can use the Smart Fill tool And on this one, we're going to use what I call a double interactive fill tool. I'm going to go all the way across. I'm going to put black on both ends. It's going to be too much. But in just a second, we're going to put the orange back. Pretty easy way to make a ribbon. And it's still too much black, but we can move this black out a little bit. We just want just a little bit of a turn. I think that looks pretty good. So that's a cool looking ribbon to me anyway. Let's take a black box effect, make a rectangle, make it black, go up to object, order, back a page. And, it doesn't have to be, like that. We could group it together, Control G, and you could flip it and have it look like that. I can see really some big possibilities with that. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.